ISL 10ാം സീസൺ പുരോഗമിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഭേദപ്പെട്ട പ്രകടനമാണ് ആദ്യ 5 മത്സരത്തിൽ കേരള ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് പുറത്തെടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. കേരള ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിന്റെ പരിശീലകൻ ഇവാൻ വുക്കമനോവിച്ച് ഇന്ന് നമ്മളോടൊപ്പമുണ്ട്. ഇവാൻ, first of all, I would like to start with the fans of KBFC. The last match was not an ordinary one, I know that. How is it feeling?
Well, it's a priceless moment, I think, for every fan, for every member of Kerala Blasters, and for everyone who is connected with our lovely club. I think that it's a priceless moment, especially after so long being back on the pitch, again having this kind of energy and connection. I'm so glad to see how the team performed, how everything was organized, how everything was settled down, that actually at the end this kind of scenario and victory was just, we say, cherry on a cake. So very proud and happy to see all that happening, and today of course we are all proud being part of this big family. One word: goosebumps. You know, I think that the love towards the fans and the emotions and the interaction we created in the past, I'd say 2 years, the way how team performs, the way how we fight on the pitch, the way how we created this mutual respect, I think that's something priceless, that we have to continue the same way, because we as a team, we will always give our hearts and everything for these fans. We will always give everything for this logo and jersey we are wearing. And then I suppose and think that the people like to see that. You know, if you as a fan, I know that feeling from previous years when I was a young boy watching my favorite team. As a fan, you want to see your boys fighting, you want to see delivering nice things. At the end, victory is something that you go home with, that you spend your night, adrenaline. So it's nice, goosebumps. I'm so happy and proud to being part of that big picture.
Once you said that your playing style is high pressing. When we see the recent matches, the team following your path, how's feeling?
But when you start building up a team, and again this year we have the same pattern like in previous years. You have many new faces, you have many new players, you have new young players, and then at the beginning you have to teach them, you have to get them in a rhythm first, how you defend, how you stay in the organized block, because the main part of the football game, what do you do when you have the ball, what do you do when you don't have the ball? So these things, and step by step you have to build up those things. And of course the way I would like us to play, with a high pressing intensive game, this is the way today we want to see football evolving, especially the fans in Kerala, they appreciate it. So from the beginning we started playing in one organized block, first organizing our defensive lines, and now in the last, I'd say, game, we show something different, because we are getting that next step. We want to go and press high. We knew that our last opponent is the team who can play nice football, and if you do not allow them to do that with the high pressing, you can achieve something. So of course it makes you as a coach happy. The boys, they also like that type of playing style. And again, I'm so happy to see them enjoying those moments and achieving that victory. It was really nice.
Are you happy with the new squad of Kerala Blasters?
We're happy. I'm happy. Every year is different. Every year is the kind of how you create and make that puzzle. This year we created something new. We signed some new players, especially speaking about foreign players, young players who have potential to grow up, who have potential to bring something special. We wanted to change this season the old way of thinking in ISL. Many teams still bringing and signing players who are end career. They come here for the last year of their career, collect the money, get the suntan, to train twice a week, and then play a couple of games and they go home. No, we want to change the way of thinking. We want to bring players, we want to sign players who will be coming here, staying on a longer term, getting connected with the club, with the fans, with the league, staying on a long term, bringing something extraordinary, and then on a long term it can create nice results, and we want to change that way of thinking. We want to be the first actually club who will have that kind of approach, and I hope that it will increase our level of playing style, victories, way of thinking, and then the club will grow up in a positive way where everybody will be happy with. So for the moment I'm happy the way we are working. The owners, our management part, they have a nice vision, they have a nice projects, and I'm happy that we are all in the same direction.
When we closely watch the league, we can understand that the league getting tough. Is it going to be tough for you to reach the final as compared to last?
Yes and no, because in this league there are many unpredictable things. You know, many teams are different. I'm so glad to see that many teams invested more this year, that many teams created and built up better teams, you know. And in this case, of course, every year is tough because many teams will be competing for high ranking. There are some teams that are always tough. There are some teams that always invest a lot, you know, getting the best players. From the other hand, there are teams like us always creating new teams, new young players, bringing new force to the squad. And we are proud of that. So it will not be easy. I think that it will be a hard job, okay? But in the last 2 years, nobody expected us to play that kind of football. Nobody expected of us to reach finals like in the first season. So in this league, anything's possible. So of course, this year we will do our best. We'll try to play pragmatical, you know, getting points, staying high up the table, and getting in the way we want. So hope to see our team again playing good and reaching a high level.
Who would you like to face in the final this season?
Real Madrid. No, but I don't know. You know, from that point of view, I don't know, because these kind of things you don't get to choose, because there are certain things happening in the league, and in one moment maybe you will face in some moment, whether is it later playoffs, finals, semi-finals, doesn't matter. You face the teams that you never expect to face, like it was the case with Kerala Blasters in the first season, that nobody expected Kerala Blasters to reach the finals. Even in the start of the league and during the league, everybody was thinking that even this year always that it's easy to play against Kerala Blasters, but yet it's opposite. So, but I have no like precise wish that saying I would like to face them. No. So I would like to reach there. So if we reach there, we'll see.
What about the refereeing? Are you happy with that?
Well, you know, from one point of view, I became indifferent. Like, I don't care no more. Because first of all, I understand, like we all are, they're human beings. And I'm sure that they're trying and they're doing their best. Every time when they go on the pitch, they do their best. The point is that sometimes their best is not enough for the highest level. And I was never against referees. I will never be against referees. I will always support them. Somehow I feel that they are thrown in a big scene, in a big cage with the lions, yet the federation or these guys, they don't provide them tools to go and, you know, fight with the lions. You know, they throw them with the lions and giving them toothpick or a nail cutter saying, okay, let's go and fight with the lions. Not going to happen. They're going to get smashed. So it's mostly the federation or this referee organization who have to provide them better quality of support, technologies. Now it's been 6-7 years in all countries around the world. They already have the third generation of these technologies. You know, in India yet we don't have it. So for the sake of the league, it would be better to get the technology and to get that support to referees, and like that they will become better. So the federation should educate them better, and they will deliver like better quality of games. If they don't get that support, the league will arrive to one level where the people will lose interest. And I'm afraid then the people will say, why should I watch this nonsense? Because there is no VAR system, there is no technology, it's not becoming better, then the people will not go to the stadium, or if they stay at home, they will change the channel and watch other leagues. And they will say, I don't want to watch that because there is no quality in that, okay? And in order to improve, I think that the federation will have to make the next step, and we will be here to support and go with the flow. So again, I never had nothing against them. I will always support them.
I would like to ask about our young talents like Ayman, Vipin, Azhar and Nihal. What about them? What we can expect from them?
Because the key core of your existence as a football club lays in your youth compartment. If you continue and if you produce the product as a young player, these guys, they grow up and they become the part of young national teams. Then in our project and vision that we, together with our owners, organized and put in place with our management, the way we want to produce young players, to bring them to the first squad. These guys become part of young national teams, they get the value, and they go later in national teams. They become important part of our club and of national team, because the final product is always the national team, okay? And with our club, we organize that, we want to do that, and we are giving chance and playing time to our products. And that's what we see in our previous 2 years with some of our young players. We are so proud and happy with that, and I'm so glad as a coach to give them chance, to give them time, because, you know, it's our identity. I'd say as a state identity, Kerala identity, Kerala Blasters identity, and we should all be happy. As a fan, of course, you are happy to see one of your boys. So we will continue the same way. We're glad about it.
This season, we have new combo in our front line, Pepera and Sakai. What about them?
Two young players, great potential, great guys. Like always and all over the world, players, when they change continent, when they change country, so they need some time to adapt, you know, to adapt to the teammates, to adapt to the coaching style, to adapt to the fans, to stadium, to everything. And of course, they're bringing something extra. When I see them day by day in the training sessions, how they improve, how they work, how they bond with other players, it makes me happy. And I think that they brought something special to us, and then we will still enjoy their moments and the things that they will be showing to all of us on the pitch. As a club, we are happy to have them.
About Adrian Luna, our midfield magician.
Well, he's showing that game by game, you know, game after game, he's showing his quality, his value. Actually, the magic that he possesses, being as a leader on the pitch, in the dressing room, off the pitch, his human values, his quality to show the right example to everyone, and of course as a player, as a young player, you follow him. He's delivering something special to our team. We are so happy. He was our first signing. I remember when we signed, that was my first signing, I remember, and you know, we're happy when we achieve these kind of things with the people who has a great human values, and we see him enjoying being here. So we are glad in Kerala to have him, and hope that he will stay for a longer period with us.
Do you expect another year in Kochi with Kerala Blasters?
Well, yeah, look, we have a contract. So I still have a contract for this and the next season. So there was never a doubt between myself and the owners about staying, about working together. So even we have no issue with that. So later, if we decide whatever it is, of course, it's the easiest way to sit down together to organize things. But for the moment, we are here, so we'll still have a contract.
We have some injury issues, Leskovic and Joshua.
Well, now if we start with Lešković, Joshua, Jigson, Iban, you know, we have many guys already operated in recovery. But you know, these things, it happens during the season. You have to deal with it. Lešković is coming back soon. Now he will be, after the break, back with the team, available to play. We'll have our suspended players coming back. Iban is operated on a longer term out. Jigson as well, Joshua as well. But we are happy to have them. So these guys, when they recover, they will be with us. They will bring more value to our team. So now it's a moment to youngsters to step up, to get that chance, to get that spot, to play and show the value and qualities. So far, I'm so happy with them delivering this kind of games. And of course, hoping to continue like that. We are working in the recovery of those players. That's part of process that you have to respect, take with the quality. So when they come back, they'll be stronger.
For the fans, what is your message to them?
I love them a lot. It's enormous pleasure to be here for them. The bond in interaction and the emotions we created between everybody who supports and loves Kerala Blasters and the team. We always try to do our best. We always try to give our heart and the last drop of our sweat on that pitch for them, for the logo and the jersey the players are wearing. We are so grateful for that support. It's something priceless that you cannot see around the world. From my personal side, I'm grateful for all these months of suspension and the support they were giving. You know, all the messages and everything. Big thanks. So, you know, there are no words. No words. And all those moments in the last game, goosebumps, and they put tears in my eyes, okay? So guys, thank you for that as well. But I'm so happy to be here, so happy to be part of this club. It's really priceless to have them.
Thank you for sharing the time with me. Thank you. Thanks
Thank
a
you,
lot.
my pleasure.
All the best.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.